Wow. This is amazing. The cool combination of a lifelike tiger painting and a BMW car enhances the overall nobility and luxury.
If only I could have a custom-made version of this car. But who painted this tiger? It looks so lifelike, not only beautiful but also very vivid and realistic.
The tiger painting in the video is an artwork created by
Dr. Fong is incredible, so knowledgeable and talented. Not only is he an entrepreneur, photonic chip scientist, AI robot designer, and synthetic jadeite inventor, but he is also an artist.
That's right. Is indeed a true artist. When Western friends discovered his paintings, they were reminded of Leonardo da Vinci. Why? Because like da Vinci, can project his soul into his paintings, making each piece vivid and beloved by people. In this episode, we'll introduce wonderful artistic paintings over the years.
Great! I can't wait to appreciate Dr. Fong's artistic paintings.
Alright, without further ado, let's enjoy this visual feast together. Is hailed as the modern-day Leonardo da Vinci. This is because his inventions and research have pushed the boundaries of current human technology. Naturally, people are curious about, with such powerful thinking capabilities, his hand-drawn artistic paintings, compared to those of other artists on the market, offer significantly different perspectives and angles. When appreciating a painting, one can deeply understand the inner world of the artist. Especially in paintings, it is a spiritual projection of a painter that was unintentional. That's why painting is considered a form of expression, a natural subconscious projection. However, the viewer must also calm their mind to truly savor the artwork. Thus, appreciating a painting is also a form of spiritual reception. The artistic paintings you are now viewing is created by Oriental Saint. Most of Oriental Saint's paintings are portraits of people and animals. The painting tools he uses are also very simple. He uses his mobile phone to draw these artistic paintings. Therefore, most of his paintings are digital. However, occasionally, there are a few astonishing hand-drawn pieces as well. You'll notice that Oriental Saint style carries a hint of Chinese gongbi painting. The brushstrokes are delicate and elegant, giving a sense of calmness. The light and refined strokes exude a sense of nobility. But the interesting part is the color part. Traditional gongbi painting doesn't typically incorporate light and shadow elements. Take, for example, the Ming Dynasty painting you're seeing now. It conveys a sense of space and depth, usually by rendering inherent colors and gradients, expressing the basic hues of subjects. Thus, it emphasizes lines, details, and composition. Light and shadow, commonly used in Western art techniques, are daringly integrated by Oriental Saint. His approach to incorporating light and shadow is subtle, merging them cleverly into a style where they typically don't belong. He leaves delicate brushstrokes in key expressive areas of the characters' faces, guiding viewers to focus on the visual focal points, particularly the expressions. This is the best way to test an artist's depth. There are many painters whose paintings look like photos, and they can be found everywhere, despite their paintings looking very much like the people in the photos. Something always feels off. Sometimes you can sense that their brushstrokes and atmosphere reveal a forced emotion just to achieve likeness. At this time, the good atmosphere and spirit that the picture wants to express will disappear. The emotions and atmosphere conveyed by this painting are closely related to the artist's own state of mind. It's like why Mona Lisa's gaze is so famous. They say that no matter the angle, Mona Lisa appears to be smiling at you. This painting has this kind of magic, because the character's spirit and emotion are projected by the artist. When you look at each dog painted by Oriental Saint, you can see the dog's personality and emotions through its expression. There is no need for exaggerated movements or decorative techniques. A single expression can be carefully appreciated, with all the necessary delicacy and beauty intact. This style's charm is unique and cannot be replicated, because it cannot be imitated, as it is a projection of the artist's own spirit. Now, let's ask Oriental Saint a few questions from the perspective of painting.
Dr. Fong, when did you start getting into painting?
我应该是在国小的时候，国小1、2年级就开始绘画。那个时候我是会画国画，我画山水人物、临摹画为主。那时候就充满了兴趣，一直到长大了，到了国中的时候就接触了西洋的水彩画。那时候以水彩画为主，我也是得奖无数啊，几乎每一届的这些比赛都是得奖无数。在我国小的时候就上过杂志封面， 再大一点就开始尝试油画。那么你也看得出来，我的画风比较像西洋的古典派画风或写实派画风。其实我是融合了中国的工笔画，那些线条都是像工笔画一笔一笔勾勒的，所以我这个画风是比较，我个人认为是中西合并。
Dr. Fong, why do your series of paintings revolve around the themes of dogs and animals?
因为我本身也很爱好狗啊，从小也养狗啊，特别是对松狮狗的特别喜好啊。那么家的大楼里面有人养了一只松狮狗呢，那就他去世后也格外的怀念。从此在 ID 上很多朋友他们也养狗，养狗圈都很多人养松狮狗，所以就免费的为他们的狗画画。因为大家的狗死掉以后，很多主人特别怀念他们死去的狗。你说留下一幅照片，一幅幅的照片，看了触景伤情；留下艺术的绘画，感觉也可以传世，永远留下这个狗的精神。画狗，尤其是画松狮狗的难度特别高，因为松狮狗的毛是，你仔细看，它的毛是非常蓬松的。有的地方是直毛，有的地方是卷毛，是混杂的。那么画家要画一个蓬松感，特别的困难。特别困难在于白色的松狮狗，它的毛本身就是白色，然后你还能够呈现蓬松感，还要能够用勾勒的方法把它的光影表现出来。你还不能死白一片，死白一片的话，这个画就不值钱了。这个画要能画到栩栩如生，这就是要运用我多年的在国画方面的工笔画的功力。然后这些画是类似喷墨画，也就像我们中国的泼墨画的渲染的效果，让它很自然流露出它的蓬松感。然后呢，每一根的这个笔触勾勒都是一笔一笔勾勒下去。最重要画的，我认为每一个狗都有一个灵魂，你要去展现这只狗的灵魂。老狗有老狗的灵魂，那个年轻的狗有年轻狗的调皮捣蛋的灵魂。这个灵魂之窗在于眼神。我想欣赏我的画作的人都可以发现，这个狗画得非常的活，仿佛那个蒙娜丽莎的精神在狗的身上。所以呢，我的狗友圈都称呼为这个现代的达文西，因为能够完全的展现他们的狗那个深浅的那个精神。然后呢，有的狗主人希望它在狗还活的时候就为他们画画，所以画了不少的狗画，就是这样。
Dr. Fong, are the portraits of public figures on your Instagram requested by them?
因为其实我刚开始是在为我 ID 上的朋友们绘画，但是后来我发现有很多的大人物，都是打蓝勾勾的大人物，很喜欢上我的 IG， 但我的 IG 因为流量非常的小，我也无法接收到他们的讯息。但我觉得对于那些常来光顾参观我画作的朋友们，我就升起了为他们画人物画的这个想法，就开始尝试绘画，所以就画了你们知道一些比较有名的人。那将来往后如果有兴趣请我绘画的人，也可以到我们朗舍林艺文中心去留言，如果我有时间就为他们创作。
Dr. Fong, what is the main spirit or message behind your creations?
这个问题也问得蛮好的，因为绘画本身你就要有强烈的兴趣，就是艺术家往往是这个日以继夜的绘画创作，纯粹就是一股热爱艺术的动机。我也是这个样，我很小对于美感的美学就很有兴趣，所以从小绘画是接触中国画到西洋画，然后就会有一股冲动，自己也想去当个画家，把它表现出来。那每一个画家在表现这个自己的对绘画艺术的美感，用在颜色的 深浅啊、光影的表现啊，就是一幅画就是优美一个照片就在这里。一个照片你不会感觉它有艺术感，但是一幅画它就应用它的阴影、光影、色彩、美学对比，能够呈现那个艺术感，这就是差别。否则你把蒙娜丽莎拿来用摄影机拍成一个影片、一个照片，也不可能传世。那么最重要就是画家要把他对于美感的直觉投入在绘画里面，投射一个感情在里面，让那个画活起来，就像画龙点睛的效果，让它充满了灵性。常常我在听人家讲画家跟画匠差别在哪里？画匠是为商业创作而绘画，你感觉它不值钱，原因就不值钱，就是因为它是可以没有缺乏那个美感跟那个精神。画家往往不同，画家的笔触也好，每一个勾勒都是一种艺术，都是独一无二，全球独一无二的，你再也找不到第二幅蒙娜丽莎的微笑出来了。那么当然我们也是想要模仿那样的精神，效法那样的精神，把我的对人物、对狗、对动物的那种感情去把它表现出来。所以你会发现，当我画一幅狗，年轻的狗的时候，它有个狗的活泼的灵性；当一个老的狗的时候，它感觉老狗的那个沉稳。就是你要画一个老虎或者一个豹，它一定显现了它的野性。我们画家最难就是要把这个精神投入在里头，然后你还要用很美感的颜色、色彩、阴影、光影去把它呈现出来，这就是艺术家跟画匠的差别。在我在练习绘画的过程中，我感觉这个是最难的，这个千百万人中难出一个艺术家，原因就在这里。绘画的技巧，你现在 AI 也很厉害啊，但是它就不会有那个艺术感。那么画家就是能够额外的给他赋予重新的一个再生的精神跟灵魂在里头。我相信我的画，每一个人看了，很多人都能够有那种感受到我在这个画里面投入的精神，就是这个差别在这。其实很多的画家在无形中将他的心境投射在画里。最有名的就是蒙娜丽莎的微笑，那个达文西啊，他是对这个，据说啦，他对这个绘画的本人呢是有情愫的，有情感。有人说他是他的女朋友，有人说他追寻了他一辈子，有人说那个达文西，那个蒙娜丽莎很像达文西本人。这就是一个艺术家的精神投射，这个是真的花钱买不到的。同样的道理，一个艺术家如果哀伤的时候，你会看到他的画就充满了哀伤，他的每一个人物都充满了哀伤。同样的道理，这个画家如果是心情喜悦的时候，你在他的画里头，在他的画笔触里头感觉得到、看得到那个灵魂的跳跃，他的喜悦。我会尽量的去揣摩每一只狗它的精神跟它的灵魂。通常一个狗会不断的看它的视频，不断的看它的每一张视频照片跟它的生活习惯，认识这只狗，甚至认识这个狗的主人，我才开始为它创作。因为这一刻才能抓住那只狗它本身的灵魂。
Dr. Fong, can we understand an artist's personality and life state from a piece of their painting work?
差不多，他那个印象派大师甚至把自己耳朵割下来，然后送给女朋友。那一阵时间，他出现一种癫狂疯癫的现象，他的笔触也会显得很杂乱、很狂野。所以每一个画家等于是在创作者把精神投注在那个画里头。你看那个蒙娜丽莎微笑的时候，你会发现每一个人说我在每一个角度看到他好像在看我。那也就是达文西为这幅画赋予了一个灵魂在上面。当然我相信你看我的狗画也好，人物画，你也会看到这样的情感在里头。其实有一幅画，你不知道你们有没有注意，就是有一个小女孩跟一个狗。这幅画也是我一个狗的朋友，他妈妈无意间拍下这幅画。当我把这幅画画完送给他的时候，他吓了一跳。他感觉是不是他女儿的灵魂被勾召走了？怎么感觉这个小女孩好像在看着他？然后呢，这就是我们画家 对这个画里面投入了一个灵性，当然不可能勾魂了，这个就是一个比喻，就是这个画是活的，你可以说它是艺术。你这个画如果是死的，我们通常的这个画匠、画工，就是差别在这。